I've seen it. What up? What up? I did take my hair down. I was like, I probably should have waited until I got dressed or something because it's so cool. But we'll see if we can preserve it for the night. Ooh, we got some volume.
Oh, so do something. I'm not responsible for that.
Ooh,
see, this is why
responsible.
my dad said I'm not responsible for the kids getting hurt.
So yeah, come on in, because we finna talk about it. What? If they got your mind, they got your behind. And while y'all do that, I am sitting in the sun because the sun is finna set. And okay, so I gotta get my gazing in. But look, everybody's here. Everybody turn.
It took like an hour.
Oh, it didn't take that long. Stop. Turn.
It took a 1 hour.
The back. Bend down. Well, they can't really see, but whatever. We'll get a better angle later.
Mike Wazowski. Sebastian, have you watched Monsters, Inc.? Oh. Wait. Okay, that's how. How you walked out?
So.
Oh yeah, they when you turn the lock on the bottom, that's how you lock yourself out. The only way to get it
all right, so I was just like, this would be a great. Oh,
it's turning.
This would be a great opportunity to talk about that. I'm sure y'all know what that means when I say that.
Yes,
if they got your mind, they got your behind. So that means they got your sweets, right? So let's just give this like a few examples. So let's just say that we could give a whole lot of examples, right? Yeah.
How many? I mean, like,
if the sun disappeared, we would be DEAD, buddy. DOA, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
I can't turn it on. Everything.
We gotta have the balance, buddy. The feminine and the masculine balance. We gotta have it. Can't be out here with no sun.
Sebastian, do you want another one?
It's a little chilly, but it's not too bad. Buddy, are you not cold?
Mommy was not.
If it was nighttime for a little bit, I think we would adapt to it because we have genetics to adapt. Oh, look, there's a penny. Give me that penny.
It's starting a big mess. Big guy, help! Big guy!
Let's see. Oh, buddy, this is dirty. Well, buddy, this is an old one. I can tell. Buddy, we gotta clean this off and see what this is.
I can't turn it.
For sure.
I can't turn it.
So.
Okay. This is like big.
Let me see what time the sun set. I bet it's about 8 o'clock now. The problem is I have to come out early. You're supposed to sun gaze at sunset and sunrise, right? Don't be stupid and come looking at the sun at noon and 3 o'clock. That is not that. So let me see what time. Because I set my phone. My alarm is set, so I don't forget. Oh, it's at 8:04 now. So the last time I checked, which was like what 2 or 3 weeks ago, the sun was setting at 7:45. So I still got a whole nother. I can wait a little bit. But since I'm stuck here, right? I don't have all that space, then I have to come out here a little bit earlier. But it's still closer to because the houses and the trees and all that be in the way. So I have to like come out here and stand on the ladder to get up a little higher. So that's what I do. So I do have a few minutes, so I'll talk. So as we all know, right, if somebody has your mind, they definitely got your ass, right? These are like kids. This is kind of what like adults do to children. Like, when you can like look at your child and when you ain't even got to look at them. I mean, when you ain't got to say nothing no more, you can just look at them. Stuff like that. So pertaining to this whole system that we're in, right? There's so many examples out there So many. It's like we have the the jail system, that system. That's a whole nother, and it's a whole nother agenda. It's a whole nother side to all this stuff. It's like, okay, we have prisons, but like, what about, I would just be thinking, like, what about for the people that don't care about going to jail? Because it's some out there like that. I don't give a damn about going to jail. So then what? So then we need to introduce something to them to instill fear in them, just so we can have control over them. So what would that be? That would be religion. That's like the ultimate thing, right? So so now we have like 150 trillion religions. So we have to find a way, because it's just like when you go to jail, they got one I don't really know, I never been to jail, but I'm just saying, when I used to see these shows, right? Because I don't really be trying to watch that kind of stuff I used to watch, because I really be trying to be aware, like, okay, catching myself, okay, you watched too much of this, or you read too much of that, like, but like on the jail shows where they have so many inmates per CO, like, what is that? That's your mind. And then we got all this paperwork that's made up that we can hold you accountable to whatever this paper says. If people, the laws are not, first of all, they're not even for the black people. We should already know that. If you don't know that, now you know. The laws and the rules are not even set in, the Constitution was not even set in place for us. It wasn't. So we live in a whole, what? We're in a system where they capitalize and monetize off of our fear and our ignorance. And there is nobody, even myself, nobody is going out every day, and there's not something that you're not, there's not something that you're not aware of, or there's something that you're not aware of. Every single day there's something that you're not aware of. It could be as simple as the stoplights, our stop signs, the signs in the road. It'd be everyday stuff that you don't even think about, and you'd be like, and then you start learning, like, what is this? Why did they do that? What is a hospital? How did those come in? What is a church? How did that come in? And what is this 12-step program that why do I call it a 12-step program? A 12-step program that our kids go in, and then they go on to do more steps, and then they it's just fear. News, right? News, which there's two. BlackRock and Vanguard are the two main I call them holding companies that own all the news. And then the news stands for North, East, West, and South. It's so simple. This stuff be so simple. It's like, dang, we've been in a daze. We've been in a whole daze. So all these news anchors read from the same script. They all have the same script. I seen a video where it was showing how, well, I might need a little blanket. No, you keep your jacket. It was like 20, and it's like 16 at every like county. I don't know. No, girl, you coming out? No, you put this on. Matter of fact, yeah, you put this back on and zip this up. Why? You know why? It was hot. It's not hot. Yes, Amasa. The newses have, like, the news anchors, I guess, have all the same script. I seen this video. It was like 20 different channels or stations, and they were reading the exact same thing, and I was like appalled. So religions are all man-made. Yes. Well, yeah, we now know this, but it's really hard. It's hard. It's hard for someone to see something to debate, and it just takes a lot of energy just trying to get somebody to see something that you don't see. And so a lot of the times we just ignore it or ignore them or just let them go on, because it's like, I'm not gonna, no, I can't get you to see what hand pink waving. Oh, so anyways, yeah, just imagine. Can we imagine that if things were totally opposite from what they are now? So if we had food trees everywhere, because look at all the trees that we have. I mean, the trees, they do help us, you know, turn CO into O, but it's not like, we can't go and get no fruits and no nuts and nothing off of these trees. So we could um hit two birds with one stone. So imagine if we just had a whole bunch of other fruit trees, then the effect or the impact that would just have on the food industry or the earth, the environment, small, just the things like people don't think of. Like, nobody thought that, dang, I don't even have one tree in my 1 mile radius. I ain't even got one tree. Like, and then if it's a tree, like, if it's not yours, then nobody's gonna let you come and get nothing off this tree, right? So if the news and everything wasn't pushing fear, because a lot of that stuff, like, even there's like an app on my phone which I'm finna delete, not on this one, on the other phone. And even I realized the other day, Buddy was like, "Oh, some kid got shot," and I was like, "Huh?" He was like, "Look on your phone, it's the news." And I said, "Okay, let me see." So I looked, and sure enough, and he was going on all day about this kid, and he was asking about this kid, and like asking me what happened. And I said, "Buddy, I don't know what happened, but I'm going to tell you right now."
Want to ask 5 minutes? Look.
What was that? Was I supposed to be doing something in 5 minutes?
You said
You're growing apples and pears? Well, that's good, because I may have to get some. But yeah, we all need to grow something. That's why I was looking to buy a lime bush, because you can do a lot of preserving and stuff with lime. So that would be a good investment. The news and the radios, like, imagine if our radio station and our news was pushing love. What if every time you turn on the news, you see people giving hugs and people helping people and everybody contributing versus everybody, like, when you turn on the news, which I haven't in a while, but like I be seeing the news even when I have to go and look at the weather, it's basically pulling your energy. It's not giving you anything. It's pulling everything. Let me move.
Yes, no, it's not. It came with all three.
What is it? So the first thing they got is your mind. And once they have your mind, then it's over from there. I mean, what if you have someone's mind and they're locked in that reality? There's nothing you can say or do to get them out of it until they come to that realization.
On the wall?
I'm like, I can't even see, so I don't even know if my phone is ringing. There's so many holes around here, it's not even funny. Yeah. I bet that apple juice is gonna be great. So that's all I wanted to say, just to know that if they have your mind, they got your behind for anything. anything. These kids going to school, then you get in trouble if they miss too many days, or you gotta go to court. Like, what is all this? What is all? Who said that? So you mean to tell me y'all gave me something that I am just supposed to receive, and that this is law, and I'm not supposed to question none of it or nothing? Like they don't want you to say nothing, or you're disobeying, or you're being like, what is it, defiant? When we all grown, we don't need no presidents, we don't need no governors, we don't need this, we don't need that. We need everybody to group together and do the right thing. That's all that we need.
I made a finger.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's all. Every day you get up, you at a disadvantage, and that's what they ain't gonna say. They're not gonna tell you, oh yeah, well, we've been taking advantage of you for all this time, and you know what, we're just gonna expose everything. Not gonna happen. Now, why would they do that?
What about your school? I hate sad things. No. It's not turning no. That's so little. I know I have to slide it down because it's not mixing no more.
Imagine the things we could do if people was actually practicing and working on their astral bodies.
Look at this.
Imagine what we could do to the people what all the information we could find out to help us, to liberate us, to get us up out of this trap, because that's what it is. It's a trap. I'm trapped, you trapped, we all trapped. It's just like who is in a higher level trap, and like who is closer to the top, who's closer to the bottom. It doesn't matter. We all gotta pay the same thing. We all getting taken advantage of. We all gotta, we gotta pay internet too. Buy TVs to brainwash the children. Buy them video games to brainwash them. I just be appalled by the things I be seeing about these young kids, and I feel like they be pushing stuff out here in these articles and putting stuff out just to see how we gonna respond, just to see how the response is. So like, oh, the medical system, talking about, oh, we're not gonna be putting gender on the birth certificate because we need to let them determine that. That's weird. So like, you either one or the other. It's that simple. Like, why y'all gotta complicate? They come in and complicate every damn thing, and it ain't even that hard. It's not that complicated. They come in and complicate and overcomplicate stuff. Don't give you no game at all. They don't give you no real knowledge. They don't teach you anything, nothing. Come over here and give you hamburgers and hot dogs and pizza and think that's the American dream. Have no culture, have no morals, don't have no code at all.
Ah, burn my finger.
Yo, they making cotton candy. Hi, Spots. Pew. Have no nothing. I'm cold. I'm trying to read them, but I can't see. All the money they have made off of our lack of knowing. Just think of all the money they made just off of our ignorance. Because they're not going to give you the knowledge to overthrow them. And that's what I be talking about, the mind. Just imagine how many of us it is and how many of them it is. Just what civilians versus the government. Just think of those numbers. Look, that's news. Yeah, no, I'm finna delete that. So that's a mind thing right there. It's, crazy. I was like, things could be just so much simpler. They could be so much simpler. They come in and they just complicate everything, and then try to implement whatever they want under the disguise of, they always try to push like, oh, it's gonna be better for us. That's what they say. They're always like giving you all these reasons why this is great, and then a lot of people are gonna go with it and think that it is good, but it's not. Anytime they want to control something, that's not good. We don't need them to control nothing. Like, I thought we was grown and like we could control what. You told me what? What? Huh?
I was really lucky that you're out here.
Where they was trying to do something bad or something?
Wait, is he not calling him a raccoon? That's not what you seem like. What? Lucky! That's nasty! I only eat stuff from the floor.
So yeah, I wanted to buy the lime tree was gonna be next, but I was like, I want to keep all my plants, so I don't want to get too much, and I don't know, like, well, I know, but I don't, about the RV. So yeah, look at my hair though, it's so great.
Yeah, you can make one. You can make one.
Just imagine if everybody could if everybody could just transcend the physical and all the stuff we could make happen here. Make happen here. Like that would be a lot. First of all, you wouldn't be able to lock nobody up for no crimes because you wouldn't know who did what. You couldn't prove nothing. Ain't that what they want to do here? They just want to prove everything. So if somebody did something to your child, or things that are punishable, because there's things that are punishable out here, they the ones told us an eye for an eye, so that's what they said. So I don't know, but I'm just saying, they imagine I have to, you could you have access to that much ability to do what you need to do. How would I just say? I would just say access your magic, access your power. If somebody's child was touched by somebody, instead of physically getting in your car, driving over there, leaving all these tracks, because everybody has a doorbell and this and that, and smart this and smart that, just keeping data. You're out of what? Just keeping data. You can magically cause harm to somebody. I'll say that. So then just think of how many less people would be in the jails. The whole system is screwed. The fact that they got contracts with the counties and cities to keep their occupancy at a crazy 90 plus occupancy, and then they can sue if they ain't been sending enough people to jail. You said well, what are you talking about? Yeah. Doesn't matter your color because we all got the same fight. That's just another thing they just gave us. Do you think they'll show? Do you think they'll show all these police officers killing people to instill? That's just another fear tactic. They just want to instill fear in you again and again. So they want you to be scared. But do you think they gonna show us everybody or whoever taking out these cops? No, they not, because then that'll put the perception in your mind that, okay, I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it, and so they want you to be scared of them, not them scared of you. So they're never gonna show that. Never, ever, ever, never.
Anyways, you guys don't even have it. Yeah, girl, we're not talking about Sprite because Sprite is poison. I know he mentioned she's trying to get one and barely eat it and give it to Juanita. No. Wait, did he mention that to Sebastian? Yeah. What? Hold on. Is that Malika? No, that's Steakhouse. Go away, ugly Malika! Go away! At school, you said that was dumb. You're dumb, girl.
Oh my goodness, these see, kids are mean.
Oh, they got a splitter. Make sure to tell Dad.
What?
They got a splitter, so make sure to tell Dad.
Mm.
No, you always do that.
That is his specialty.
Malika's not out. I said that was big.
Let's see. Let me turn this around.
Open the window.
Flip it. So there y'all go. Y'all can see the sun too. So I have not been able to find that perfect definition that I came up with like a couple months ago about sun gazing, all the benefits of it, and the what is actually happening. So I still try every time I think about it, every time I weigh, or every time I'll be like, oh, let me see if I can, because I want to. It's like the perfect definition. That's another one. They say, oh, don't look at the sun, that's gonna hurt your eyes, and gave everybody sunglasses. Who said so? Because they said that, oh, the sun's gonna hurt your eyes, and they gave everybody sunscreen and sunglasses and this and that and that. It made them cool, because that's what they do. They make it cool, put it out to you, and then make sure that it's cool, right? So they gave you sunglasses to block the sun, but did you know that the sun, you're constantly getting light codes from the sun, downloads from the sun. The sun links with your pineal gland, which is your receptor to see past the veil. So they gave you the sunglasses to cover up your eyes so you couldn't see. They gave you these wigs to put on your hair and all these hair dyes and hair products and this and that and that and this to constantly keep putting on your crown. Okay. What's this month? We the 4th month. I'm 4 months in. No all natural products on our hair. Yes. So they gave you some more stuff to suppress you. Everything is a suppression. Know that. Everything is a suppression. Look at those birds. I can just hear them. Let me take this penny in and clean it, because I know it's so much stuff that people could do. Big Eye Riley. Back then that they can't do now. Like merge your consciousness with birds and take a flight with them. All kind of stuff. all kind of stuff. Let me put this in something. Clean it. Alpha, you the only one that came in? I didn't want to come in. I was just looking around. I've been going to the bathroom all day, back and forth. Drinking teas and eating watermelon. That's a lot of fluids. Waters. What? So tomorrow is Monday. So the kids will be going hard again this week. And Big Man's lenses should be in for his glasses. So good, because he needs them. And I want him to have them for his test. I made this was the juice I made yesterday, that apple juice and turmeric, but not like the seasoning, the like root. So I cut it up, chopped them up, and put them in the juicer, the apple juice. Got a lot of apples. So, yes, tonight I'm going to read my book tonight. Not gonna lie, I was like, well, see, that's the thing. If you go from washing to not washing, then you're like, ew, like my hair is gonna be dirty, and thinking about that's, the wiring. If you're wired to wash your hair and then you don't, you think it's not normal. But if I wouldn't washing my hair, and then I said I'm gonna start washing it, then I would think that's not normal too. So with that, let me clean this off. My hair, like I thought that me not washing my hair, like when I was washing my hair, when you get the suds in your hair and the hair you think it gets clean, and when you just shampoo your hair, because you just shampoo it, and then it kind of feels like very clean, like stripped. It's stripped feeling when you shampoo your hair. Then they got that conditioner to where it make you feel like, oh, it's soft. Oh, look, my hair is soft. So it's like you're washing and conditioning your hair, whatever that is. So I was like, okay, I want to see what's going to happen, because I'm using oils and greases in my hair. Like I'm thinking like my hair is going to become heavy, and cause my hair is not that thick. So like dirty, I guess. Like, when your hair needs to be cleaned, because you can just feel it. But actually, and the kids' hair too. But actually, I've been able to comb their hair better. I can comb through their hair better. And I just have my bottle of oil, and I just put the oil on their hair. And I just rinse it. I guess we could call it a rinse, because it's just water. So I'm going to call it a wash. But when I say wash, I don't mean the wash that y'all do. Okay, this is the Blackwell wash. So this is no soap, shampoo. So I was like, I put more product in their hair, because their hair Riley's hair can hold more product. So I was putting more product in her hair, and so I was just like, I just wonder, like, how this was gonna go. But guess what? It hasn't went no kind of way, because when I take their hair down, and their hair, it's not like it keeps adding on. Like when you put gel and jam and what else? The conditioners and stuff that I was putting on their hair, edge control, jam, what was I doing? Gel, edge control, conditioners on their hair. You can just feel it. But I don't use that no more. I don't feel that. And it's almost as if the hair just absorbed the oil. Like it's not, the hair it's almost like when I say it don't need to be washed, it don't need to be washed. You don't need that or that kind of wash. So I have just learned a lot about, the hair you don't need that to clean the hair. Like, if you're not putting that on the hair, like, then what are you cleaning? Like, if you're just putting normal stuff on the hair, or stuff that's already in your hair, or stuff that's going to enhance your hair, not shampoos, not the dried, not the alcohol shampoos that they have, right? So yeah, that's what I was learning. Big Man got a haircut last night, and I still have shampoo in the shower, but we just don't use it. And so Big Man, I felt his hair. I said, "You washed it, didn't you?" I could tell just by feeling his hair that he had used the shampoo. So I said, "Remember, we're not using shampoos and conditioners." But see, he got a haircut, so he was washing the hair out, right? But we're not going to, I mean, you can wash it without doing all, like, the bubbles. Like, you just rinse it, spray it, you just got to put a little more effort into it. Like, so I was like, Big Man, we're not using the shampoos and stuff, remember? So I'm going to take it out because he forgot. But yes, the hair is just fine. Matter of fact, I didn't feel like it was lasting any longer when I was using gel. It wasn't. And that's why I put their hair up like I put it up, so certain parts don't get fuzzy. So that was like the longevity in their hair, not the products. So I'm just thinking, like, all the money spent on hair products. They have the relaxers and the perms, and linked to reproductive cancer in women. I'm just like, this, everything is, they want to push it out as if it's this good thing, and then be on the TV like, have you or a loved one suffered from death? I wonder why they don't do that with the food. Why they don't have them commercials for the food? Oh, because they protect it. Oh, it doesn't matter. Because you chose to eat that food. Well, yeah, I chose the lesser evil, or the lesser one. I did choose the lesser one, but the lesser one was still, had some poisons in it because of the way y'all grow it. Boy, them birds is at chirping. Big Aunt Riley, come in. So anyway, I'm trying to clean my stomach out because I haven't had meat for like 2 weeks again. I don't know what I was eating. Fajitas, spaghetti, my TikTok spaghetti that I make. Probably some other stuff I can't. Sausage, turkey sauce. I was eating something for like a week or two. And it still ain't cleared out from my belly. How do I know that? Because when I wake up, my face been oily. So I said, dang, wow, it's been 2 weeks since I even had it. So it's not even moving out. So the information, because I'm going to the bathroom, okay? So the information that I'm getting and gathering, saying that the meat stays in your system, in your stomach for at least 2 weeks, is proving to be fact for me. Because it's been at least 2 weeks since I had a piece of meat. It's been 2 weeks since I had a piece of meat. It hasn't gone anywhere because when I wake up in the morning, I have the oil right here. So today, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get my tea out for my stomach because ain't no way I haven't had meat in 2 weeks and I'm still so that, I mean, it just shows me the repercussions that I am carrying every day from eating this way. And so every time I decide to eat this way, it's gonna, if I do or don't or whatever, I'm gonna have less and less and less because it's taking me so long to be able to clear this stuff out. Like, you would think, okay, 2 weeks, but it's been 2 weeks. I mean, it's been over 2 weeks since it's been 2 weeks since I had any meat. So, I mean, you would think it's out, but it's not. So, I had me a tea today, and I'm gonna have another one tomorrow and another one after that. And I'm gonna get some parasite. I'm gonna get some herbs and make my own parasite remover because I wrote it all down. I've been taking notes, right? So I'm gonna get the parasite remover for that, and Riley's gonna drink that. I'm gonna drink it because I know people like it's like a thing. I feel like for people, like I ain't got no parasites, but I'm learning that if you been eating meat and dairy and this and that, you probably have parasites, and you can. I feel like people think these are like how did I get this, or how, like, what do you mean, like I didn't, like, thinking like these things get in you based off of like you swallowing them or you eating them. But see, if they have the right environment, they will create themselves, right? You don't have to eat something or swallow something. If it's the right environment, it's going to manifest. That's with anything. So I know I have passed Paris, at least one, because I seen it with my own two eyes. I seen it with my own two eyes. So after that, I had some meat. This is like, why am I doing this to myself? I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. If I have meat, I'm going to be very, like, I'm not, like, I don't have the desire to want to, like, indulge a lot. You see what I'm saying? Like, why was I eating meat for a week? Like, that's too many days. That's too much. And I'm still getting rid of it 2 weeks later. And it's not even, no, not doing that. I can see it. I can feel it. I see what's going on. And when you start doing these experiments with your own body and you start seeing, okay, when I ate this and that, or man, it's been 2 weeks or 3 weeks and 4 weeks since I passed that. 9 months. I'm not carrying nothing for 9 months but a baby. And that's not even 9. That's 10. I ain't doing that. No, thank you. Why am I going to be carrying around freaking death and disease for 9 months? And wonder why you sick. Wonder why your belly poking. Them is parasites and that meat and all of that just in there. That's what it is. So long story short, if they got your mind, they got your ass. Remember that. So don't let them get your mind. And how would I say it? So tighten up. I'll holler at y'all.